So by the day when we do our activity, our ligaments, let's say this is the natural length of the ligament, by the day when we do our activity, there will be more cross-link form in the between the fibers. So let's say here now we have this structure. So it happened, we have cross-link here, and we have cross-link, and cross-link, and cross-link. The more cross-link form in the between the fibers, the collagen fibers in our ligaments, so the whole structure will become shorter. As you can see, now it's getting shorter. So when we create a stress for these ligaments, the stress will break down the cross-link between the collagen fiber. So it starts to more lining up because we break down the cross-link. So now the structure getting lengthened. Actually, when we say it's getting lengthened, it is just to bring back to their natural length. After create the stress, it doesn't mean your ligaments will be lengthened. If it is longer than their natural length, we can say we damage our ligaments. What is the difference between the yang and the yin in the muscles practice? When you do your yang, what happened with the fascia inside the muscles? And so the yin yoga focuses on the flexibility stronger, and mobility tighter in the joints. But if you do the yin, while yang yoga is kind of tightens and strengthens the joint. Fiber even though you do what we do in yoga practice, yes, if you compare with other tension practice, can be active, can be passive, running or so the tension, weightlifting. Active tension usually it's quite holding easy to for see the difference, right? Let's say maximum the running, 2 minutes, for example. So you create the pressure longer, you need the legs. Then after the running, you can feel that the knees becomes more stable. So that's why focusing yang practice is focusing more to maintain the stability of the joint so it can support the body postural better. But in the yin yoga, we try to open, to move the joints. It means you can open the range of motion and helps with the mobility of the joint. But in yoga practice, even though you do hatha, vinyasa, that consider more yang, you also work with the stretching, right? What is the difference between the yin yoga practice and the yang yoga practice? Because it works, let's say, looks the same, works with the stretching.
The yang would activate the muscle, and then the yang would
relax. Let's say we do our warrior 2. As you can see here, my quadricep muscle, do you remember where the quadricep muscle attached? It's attached here, right? Attached at the shin bone. Whenever I bend my knee, actually it's lengthen the quadricep. This is what we do in our warrior. Okay, now I bend my knee. It is also stretch the quadricep, right? This is also stretch the quadricep. What is the difference? It is the same stretching. Here, let's say you do high lunge. The cue is usually the teacher will ask you to keep the knee not over the ankle, right? So usually this is the 90 degrees is the maximum we can make the shape. But if you do your, let's say, Anjaneyasana, sometimes you will put your knee over your ankle, or in your squat position. Your knee will be over the ankle. What is the difference? Why you can put your knee over the ankle in this squat position, but not in this highlands position?
If you're up higher, then you're activating more of the muscle while you're trying to stretch it at the same time, which is like counteracting.
Counteracting, yeah. Because here, when you do in the standing position, you put your weight here, right? If you bring your knee over the ankle, then you can start to feel the load goes toward the ankle. But if you stay in your squat position, your body weight will be here. You don't put your weight here.